my name is Julia. I live in Washington, D.C. I'm 26 years old and my pronouns are she, her. Besides live reality games, I love writing, so I go to writing salon every single week. I love cooking. I have so many knives, industrial ovens, and equipment, and I really like to show love for my friends and family by cooking for them. And yeah, I've been living in Washington, D.C. for 5 years. I'm a huge fan of like Survivor and Big Brother and those types of games, and so that's why I'm really excited to be here on Ascendance. Yeah, so I've been playing live reality games for a bit, but I really feel like this is maybe a sort of redemption arc. I've never really gotten past like 6th place, and so I think the format of Ascendance is really, really cool and hopefully can play to my social and strategic strengths, and also just so many people that I know and love have done this game and said great things. I am most nervous about that. I have actually never played an Ascendance org. I assume, when you look at the previous seasons, there are people who played multiple Ascendance orgs. They really, really know the format. But I think, this game is about being adaptable and flexible, and maybe I can, turn that on its head. That person knows too much, like, hey, as newbies who don't know about this game, even if I am familiar with the format of LRGs in general, like maybe that can be an asset. My strategy in general is to just make sure I, have one-on-one connections with everyone and develop those relationships. Therefore, like, my name can't be pushed out. But I think, in previous games, sometimes I spill too much info. So I think I'm going to be a little bit more careful about the info I share, realize that everyone knows each other. But I think I want to lay low at the beginning and just not be too big of a dominant personality. I think games like these is more about influence rather than who has the power. Like, if you're a challenge beast, like, people are going to want to get you out if you don't win, and similarly, if you're the person who's constantly throwing out names, it's going to come back to you to bite you in the butt. I am usually a hero. I don't think I've ever played villainously, and so again, that can hurt me. For me, I always rely on the strength of my relationships rather than lying. So yeah, I think a hero. Ooh, I always do only one allergy per year. I think the reason why I only do one per year is I like to see how much I grow as a human being, and so every time I do one of these games, it's basically like accelerated therapy. I don't know if everyone views it that way. Some people are here to win, but I think it's just learn more about myself and see my growth as a human and my growth as a player. I think the audience should root for me because I am always someone who cares about the relationships and the strategy. I'm not a game bot. And also I usually like to root for the underdog. I think in general in life, I'm very aware of the perception of me. A lot of people think I'm like this shy, nerdy girl, but really I'm a huge extrovert. I have a really, really loud laugh, and I think people should root for me because I am not what they perceive me to be, and I don't follow the usual perception.